Yeah. Howdy. I
Inputs. HDMI 1 not connect. HDMI
gotta see if this works. Yeah. I'm probably just like trying this out at the moment and seeing if you know, my voice actually comes through here. Probably. Yeah, okay, so I am
Live TV. HDMI 2 connected. HDR.
I'm my only viewer so far. I'm seeing things. Not
User. Standard. User. Cinema home.
That.
Cinema. Game. User.
There we go.
HDR picture mode game. User.
HDR.
Sound internal TV speaker plus optical.
Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the music I think is cutting out,
settings.
but like not
picture.
the
Picture mode settings game. Use energy saving maximum. Off on check. Off check. Back. Picture. Energy saving off. Aspect ratio settings 16. Picture mode settings game. User. Picture mode settings. Brightness 71.
not the
Brightness 71. Brightness 71. Press OK button to increase the value. Brightness 75. Brightness 80. Brightness 83. Back. Picture mode settings. Brightness 83. Picture. Picture mode settings. Back.
yeah, not the well, there are a lot of things cutting out. Well, the mouse is still there, I believe. My brain, that's one of the main things that's cutting out.
Settings. HDR picture mode game. User.
Oh, crap. Yeah, my brain cuts out a lot. I feel that I might not be as intelligent as I could be. I mean, maybe I designed this controller. You know what I mean? I feel like I might have designed this controller sometimes. I designed this controller. You know what I mean? I feel like I might have designed this controller sometimes.
Back. Back.
I mean, you know, it's hard to say exactly what I mean. The sound keeps going out. So it's like the music. There is, I feel like I am responsible somehow. Even when things, okay, so the vocals are working. It is literally just the on the PlayStation 5 DualShock controller that is going out. I feel sometimes that it's affecting like everything.
HDMI 2 check. HDMI 3 connected.
And I've got to keep going back and forth. Back and forth and back and forth. Why is it, maybe I designed the, Twitch and AT&T stream too. I just want to do some black mage roulettes. That's all I want to do. That is all I want to do. I just want to do some roulettes. But I keep listening to stuff and trying to stream stuff, and I probably shouldn't. I'm hearing things that just aren't there, and I am trying to speak,
HDMI 2 connected. HDR.
and things just aren't working. I mean, it's only an 1/8 inch. It's maybe because it's like the smallest. Maybe because it's the smallest connection, it's hard to do. But like that 1/8 inch connection on the DualShock, I must have just really messed that up somehow. Because I still can't hear music coming through it. Maybe it's the cable, maybe it's the connection, but why would a connection be so hard to do with that? So I must have messed that up, something awful. I just want to do roulette or two. I just have to do roulette. Maybe the wires mixed up. Did that as well. That's probably my fault too.
HDMI 2 check. HDMI 3 connected.
I wonder why I can't get Twitch to respond here. It doesn't seem to want to open. That's funny. I mean, I like funny things. I spend quite a portion of my day just listening to stand-up comedy. And, why doesn't this work? For some reason I can't get my internet connection to work. It's probably me. It probably has something to do with bandwidth. If that makes any sense. If one could streamline bandwidth to individual settings. I mean, it would only take a tweak in a number, very small portion of the wave, or just like, because like waves are almost infinite, you could literally have billions of waves running right next to each other. Like, say you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 wave running right next to it, and it would just be a tad bit smaller. Just the tiniest little bit smaller, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, and they would all be very similar waves. They would all be almost exactly the same carriers. You know what I mean? I mean, they would almost carry the same thing. Somebody knows what I mean, I think. I'm trying to get this thing to work still. Still, this Twitch won't connect here.
Live TV. HDMI 2 connected. HDR.
It's really not that hard, I think. It's not that hard. As far as that goes. And the 1/8" cable, that's even easier, you know. It's like, that shouldn't mess up ever. I'm not even sure why the 1/8" cable connection on the DualShock, it's been around for 30 years, doesn't work. I don't even. The sound works great. It's just like it's like a guitar connection, you know. It's like a cable connection. You know, it's just a few cents more to get like a little bit more metal in, unless somebody's charging too much for the metal. It's just like copper wiring usually. Or like, just, I mean, you know, I'm not sure exactly what kind of metal they use for the tips, but I would imagine, I know I would pay just $1 or $2 more to get a cable that works just a little bit better. I know it's hard because maybe $1 more, you know, because you have to buy a new controller.
Inputs. HDMI 3 connected.
And that's possible. I just want to do roulette or two. But now I can't even get my I don't even know if I'm broadcasting. I guess I can just do the roulettes. I'm having to look at a chorus site. Now I've got a fraud investigator. That's funny. That's so funny to me. Because it seems like to me practically everything is fraud. If you want to know the truth about it, I mean, I can't get this to work, but you know, it just makes me so curious sometimes, like, whether or not, I mean, the patience of people, like, do they not, I mean, like, do people not have to deal with the same things? Like, does no one get annoyed? Like, I mean, even the people that design these things, do they not try to, ever use the things they're trying to design? I mean, can they get to the sites? Can they get to the, can they download the things they want to download? Do they have to use the cables they decide? I mean, do they have to? Do they have to play on the same servers? Do they have to use the same internet? It makes it so hard for me to understand sometimes. I mean, right now Windows is asking for an update. I mean, maybe how could I be right now transmitting on an update that would literally, I mean, cripple my internet? Would it cripple my internet and Google? Would it? Is it that important of an update? And
Sorry.
why wasn't it? Why wasn't it put out before? Is it such a bad thing? You know, I mean, like, is it so terrible that it has to cripple everything that I'm trying to do right now? Just use simple functions. And this update that they couldn't implement even a week ago, it's important enough to cripple what I'm doing now. It's so hard to understand. It's just, it's incomprehensible in a way that they should need to do this. Why would they need to do this? I mean, I'm not certain. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just odd. Maybe it's something that I'm doing. Maybe something's really me point where they need to update for me. With me, I mean, maybe it's like some kind of banking spreadsheet that I'm using that hundreds or thousands. My bad luck that they need to update whatever I'm doing. It's possible. Who knows? Maybe it is. I mean, maybe it's the bank that I bank at. And I did buy something earlier. And so maybe like thousands of people bought something somewhere. And now that would just be just my luck, I guess. That seems like that's probably luck. I suppose that's maybe that's my luck. I don't know. Again, I just wanted to run some roulettes, but I can't do it. I can't do it because my computer won't load, and I apparently can't seem to want to do it with with the things that I have. I mean, I can't seem to. I guess I could just do it. I guess I'm gonna have to give Microsoft their due. Just restart everything. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I don't have to restart everything, I suppose. That's what I'm doing now, but I don't know why it would prevent me from knowing or
No
hearing.
signal. Please check the power of the device and cable connection status, or press the input on your HDMI 3.
I don't know. Now I've got to move again, which is gonna, of course, cut out my audio because it's just incredible. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. That's all I know to say. It's just incredible. I hope it doesn't cut out too bad. I don't know how to get it to not cut out too bad. I mean, I can't hear the. I mean, maybe it's the date. Maybe it's just today. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just the brightness of. I mean, I did have to turn it up. I've been watching. You know, the new George R.R. Martin things.
Settings. Close button. Picture mode vivid. User. Picture mode vivid. User. Aspect ratio 16:9. Network connected to wireless.
So,
Loading. Picture. Picture. Picture mode settings pivot. Energy saving off. Off check. Medium on check. Maximum check. Back. Picture. Energy saving maximum. Back.
I don't know. I don't know. So maybe that's what it is. Well, I guess I'll let you know in a second if I can hear it. Oh, it did load. It did indeed load. Yes, it's loaded. I don't know how well. Yeah, I guess that was it. Like, it's loaded. I don't know. Yeah, that did it. I mean, it absolutely just changed it completely to another. I mean, it's just moving it all around. But, yeah, I guess that was it. And now it's just being, okay. It just has to be. Maybe they need to hear that. Maybe they, yeah, I guess that was it. Well, the color's better. And now it's just being, okay. Alright, well, at least it's working now. At least I can. Maybe they need to hear that. Maybe they, yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, the color's better. And now it's just being.
Live TV. HDMI 2 connected. HDMI.
Yeah, the color's better. I mean, it's not quite like what's here. And of course I still can't hear it, hear the music or anything because, I mean, the cable works probably. So yeah, connection somehow. Cable so rarely. Well, I need to test it with something else, probably. I think what I tested it with might have. Again, the music is working. So, yeah, maybe it's the cable. I hope it's not the cable. I mean, cables. Anyway, yeah. I don't have a lot of things to test a 1/8" cable. So yeah, I tested it with a really old CD player. So the CD player also, but like I guess I need a new cable. Might be the cable. I guess I need to get a new cable. Wonder what happened to the cable. Maybe it was just overused. It could be my voice. It could be. Maybe it's the largest of the waves. It could be. Just because the waves are so big, it just degrades the copper. It's undoubtedly copper that they use in cables. And it just wears it down so quick, you know. Again, I can't even tell.
Live TV. HDMI 3 connected.
What's working and what's
HDMI
not
3.
at this point. the copper is undoubtedly copper that they use in cables, and it just wears down so quick, you know.
Inputs. HDMI 2 connected. HDR.
Yeah, well, okay, so I need a new cable. A new 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch. I guess I'll let you know. I'm just going to end it here, I suppose, because that was an annoying stream, and yeah, it's just I want to do other things, and that was that, and this is this, and so forth and so on. So it might not work, so I need to put that in the stream, and I don't know if I put it anywhere, so whatever, you know. Sorry if you had to watch all that. I mean, if you watched any of that, I apologize. I mean, if you had to watch that, I hope you got something out of it. I hope it's, I don't know if I hope it's my fault or not.